Hey. Hi. Hello.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Bing bong, ding ding ding.
You're very cute. I love you.
You're very cute and I love you.
Welcome to February. So I know I just recently posted my February monthly reset video, and I kind of went over some of my goals and intentions in that video. However, I wanted to bring y'all up to speed because I have decided that February is going to be health month for me. So my very sweet sister, who watches all of my YouTube content and is very adorable and texts me about it and comments on most of my videos, which is the most supportive ever, has been bothering me for a little while about getting a family doctor. For any of my friends who have gone to university or college or just moved to another town that is not their hometown, I'm sure that you feel me and feel the amount of stress that comes into your body as soon as somebody asks you about a family doctor in a new town where you have never had a family doctor before. So obviously it's very important to get a family doctor and to have kind of one person tracking your health history, checking in with you, and then you are much less likely to hesitate when you have an issue that you think would be relevant to talk to a doctor about, because you actually have someone who is yours and your person to go to, as opposed to having to go to a walk-in clinic and brief people on your background every single time. So having a family doctor is very important. But for anyone who has gone through the process of finding one, I'm sure you can feel me in the fact that it is a big pain. It is difficult to find a new family doctor. How do you even do that? And can I just keep the same family doctor for my whole life? She recently said to me again, well, asked me if I had found a family doctor yet. And the answer was a resounding no. And then I proceeded to tell her about one of my coworkers who called me on my lunch break at work the other day and was asking, because I posted on my Instagram a little while ago, if I had any luck finding a family doctor, because she had called a million different places in Ottawa and had not found one yet. I responded to her with a resounding no, because I had not even tried to find one yet, but I'd heard nothing but frustration from multiple of my friends who live in Ottawa from the fact that they were unable to find family doctors and have been on the hunt for a really long time. In that discussion with my sister, I realized that I really needed to make this a very specific goal and actually focus myself in on getting a family doctor so that I don't just keep avoiding the work and effort that it's going to be. I then thought about my other goals for February and the way that things are going this new year and realized that maybe just focusing on my health in general this month is going to be a good move for me. So brings the health month. I have already been laying some of the groundwork so far in January of 2022 to be a healthy, well-rounded individual. And I'm not trying to achieve any particular aesthetic or look or anything. However, I did feel in 2021, I lost a lot of motivation and some of my healthier habits, especially as the year went on, which I'm sure a lot of people feel that way during the pandemic. Leading up to the pandemic and 2019 and, early 2020, I was going to the gym frequently. I found a gym that I am absolutely obsessed with in downtown Ottawa. I was running, I was eating well, drinking lots of water, and honestly thriving, and I just felt the best that I'd ever felt in my life. I felt like I could conquer anything. I felt like I had endless energy. I slept well. I was more awake on a daily basis, and I just felt like I was in the prime of my life. However, which I'm sure again a lot of people can relate to if you've been living in an area that has a lot of different lockdowns and changes with the pandemic, things have been opening and closing and changing all the time, and I feel like I haven't had consistent access to places and habits that make me feel good and feel my best. Gyms have been opening and closing. Access to outdoor activities or reasons to even go outside and walk around have been open and closed. The opportunity to see friends and socialize has been limited at times, so I've been socializing less, which as an extrovert I struggle with. And just generally keeping any kind of motivation to work towards a goal in this current climate is incredibly difficult. So this year in general, I've been trying to be more realistic and focus on the things that actually matter to me and really zero in on the things that made me feel so good in the times that I did feel so good. So in January, I again started laying the groundwork. So I've been meditating 5 times a week at least. I have been drinking more water than I was for most of 2021. And I've also been prioritizing my sleep and trying to go to bed at a similar time every night. These are small things that end up stacking up a lot and making me feel a lot better day to day. So the things that have been missing from my life more recently have been movement in general, going outside for any other reason than standing at the front door when my dog goes out or walking to the bus in the morning, and also way too much screen time. Like, my Apple reports from my phone have been coming in every week and increasing every week. Now, I don't know the science behind all the screen time stuff, but in a more practical way, I know that more time in front of my screen and in front of screens in general means less FaceTime with the people that I love and doing the things that I love. Like, I wanted to get back into reading this year. However, there has not been much of a concerted effort on that when I'm spending hours on my phone every week. So with those things kind of missing from my lifestyle, I have laid out some goals that I want to hit for this month and some things that I just really want to focus on to make myself feel better. Because when I feel good and I feel like I can do anything, I do anything. I read, I see friends, I succeed more at work. Like, all of these things are correlated. No matter how much we want to hear that they're not, they are. I'm happier, I am a better partner, I am a better family member, I am a better friend when I'm feeling good and doing the things that make me feel good. So I'm going to break down to you all of the things that I plan to focus on this month. And yes, there are a lot of them. And yes, it probably seems a little unrealistic. However, I am trying to really focus on this month. And so I am setting high goals for myself. And some of these things are already things that I've been working towards, and some of them are hopefully like kind of quick tasks. So we're gonna do it. I believe in us. First thing, like I mentioned with things that are missing, getting back into movement at least 4 times per week. Whatever this looks like. Yoga, stretching, HIIT workout, walk, whatever we're gonna say it is, that's what it's gonna be, and we are going to move our bodies at least 4 times a week. Keeping up all my good habits that I previously mentioned, like drinking more water, meditating, all that good stuff, prioritizing sleep. Drinking 2 liters of water per day. Most days I'm hitting this goal. Sometimes I randomly, like yesterday, drank 2 coffees, maybe 1 glass of water, and then 2 glasses of wine. So that's really not it. I mentioned this in my February goals and planning video, but I want to wake up without snooze this month. Snoozing makes me sad. It makes me sad. I'm happy to spend more time in bed. However, it never helps me. I feel like I just sit there for the whole time that the snooze is going on, being anxious about whether or not my alarm's gonna go back off. That's not helping anyone. Taking the dog on a walk at least 5 times per week. Griffin and I already talked about this. We have not been doing well at taking the dog out for walks. It's been very cold in Ottawa this past month, and we have just not been motivated to do it. We need to get better at it. It's good for her, she enjoys it, we enjoy it because we like being outside and it makes us feel better. And again, it's movement for your body, so it feels good. Fruit or veggie with every single meal. Self-explanatory. To achieve this goal, we are going to try and limit eating out, which is something that we did this past month as well with my More Money Challenge, which I'm gonna make another video on. We were not eating out at all, and we ate a lot better and a lot healthier and a lot more fruits and veggies throughout the month because we were eating at home. I want to see at least 2 friends this month for friend dates. I love a coffee date. I love a drink after work. Something like that to be able to see my friends because I really haven't seen them in a long time because again, we've been in lockdown and seeing people out in public has not really been an option because there's been no dining in options. So we are going to see 2 people this month for sure. I know this seems kind of redundant because it's still screen time, but we're limiting double screen time, which I know I'm not the only person who does this because I literally see memes about it all the time. But not being on my phone during dinner, which is not screen time, and mostly I'm pretty good about, but sometimes I have my phone sitting right next to me and end up touching the screen and seeing if I have any notifications while I'm eating. But no phone during dinner, during movies, or during TV shows. If I actually want to be watching that content, then I shouldn't also be on my phone at the same time. So put it away, be present, be in the moment, be with the people you're with. Now, getting into the nitty-gritty goals that I have promised my sister I was going to focus on. First step, I need to register for my benefits at work. We have an online platform. I have to put in my email, create a password, read the little thing, check a couple boxes, and then I have full access to my work benefits. Just do it. Last 3 things, I want to get a doctor, a dentist, and an optometrist. I know this is lofty. I know this is a lot to get in 1 month. I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy because I know that a lot of people have tried and struggled with it, but I need to focus on this. This needs to happen. I am 25 years old. I do not have a doctor, optometrist, or dentist in the city that I live. That's a mess. I have known for a couple of years that I'm going to need some type of dental surgery because I have receding gums in the front of my mouth due to the braces that I had and how intensely I was brushing my teeth. My sweet boyfriend needs his wisdom teeth removed. We really need to focus on this. We both have excellent vision. However, vision problems run in my family, so I do need to be proactive about getting an optometrist and making sure that everything's still good up here. Then we need a doctor for the before mentioned situations, but I also got one of those very helpful reminders in the mail from the Ontario Health Department to get a pap smear because it's incredibly important to stay on top of your health, to get a physical, to just check in with your body, especially if you have any kind of health issues that run in your family or are genetic. You really, really need to be on top of that because early detection can be very helpful with many, many health issues. A lot of people have struggled with this during the pandemic. Seeing doctors, checking on things, being proactive to make sure that anything small that you're worried about is taken care of and checked out has been something that has really fallen by the wayside for most of the population. So I encourage you to also check in with your practitioners whenever you think something's wrong. If you want to join me for Health Month, please do. If you're not at a stage where you are ready yet to participate in something like this and focus on your health for this month, that's totally okay. Come back to this video for a month when you're ready for it. I will say, if you don't have a doctor, a dentist, or an optometrist in the city that you're living right now, please try and do that part with me in February. The rest of it, don't worry about it. We can figure that out later. But those 3 practitioners, if you don't have them, do that. Make that a February goal. You can do this. You can find someone to make sure that you are healthy and that you are staying at the health level that you should be at. So this video kind of served as a pep talk for you, but also for me and a place to keep myself accountable. I want to get the practitioners that I need. I want to focus on feeling like the best version of myself, and I want to make sure that I am doing the most to be healthy in my life through early detection and checkups and just doing small things that are going to make a bigger difference in my life and make me feel better. So that is Health Month. That is what February is going to look like. We are going to do this together. I love you. I'll see you really, really soon. Bye, babes.